Hi, Alex Joyner here, pastor at Charlottesville First United Methodist Church, and this is the Midweek Update for Wednesday, May the 1st, 2024. I'm recording this on Monday. I'm here in Charlotte for the General Conference of the United Methodist Church, which is going on right behind me, and I'm going to go into another room and tell you a little bit about what's going on. Well, as I've been saying in the sermon series over the last few weeks, one of the things that I'm excited about with this General Conference is the opportunity to write a new chapter in our United Methodist story. This is the display hall. You can see here the sign that invites you to take a selfie with the BUMC logo, and helps. A lot of folks are using this opportunity to define what their hopes are for the general church. So already this week, by the time you see this, there will be more news, and you can look at the links below as a way to find what those news items are. But already the regionalization plan has passed here at the General Conference, which means that the United States will now be treated like every other region of the church and have the ability to adapt its book of discipline. Many more things are getting ready to come to the floor in the next few days. So one of the great things about General Conference is you run into folks that you know and love, and I just ran into Kotan, who worked with us for many months on our merger project and for doing visioning. We're in the middle of another visioning plan right now, and Kay, just thank you for all your work with us, and it's bearing fruit. What are you up to these days?
Well, just still working with churches across the country, helping them think about new ways to reach new people, leveraging their property to reach the mission. And I'm just really excited about the updates that you've given me on all the things that you're doing back in the mission field, and I'm just excited about how God's moving and the progress that you've made. So thanks for those updates, and you all keep up the great work.
Thanks.
Absolutely.
This is Bishop Tom Berlin, who has a famous brother in Charlottesville First United Methodist Church. Been to many general conferences, and how do you feel that things are going?
Yeah, I think, Alex, it's going really well here. It is slow, and general conference tends to be that way. There are a lot of reports, and you have this function where the church wants to communicate, here's what we've been doing over the past several years. But what the delegates are anxious to do is say, yeah, but we want to make these changes and we want to get to these topics. So I think we're in that middle space right now. But I think the mood here is better than it's been in years. And I think that having allowed people to leave who didn't want to be here is changing the climate and the conversation. I don't just say that because I have a fingers broken, Charles.
Right.
but I really do. But he's nothing compared to my sister-in-law.
They're both great. Thanks, Tom.
Thanks a lot.
Right. So, as I said, you're always meeting folks that you know and love if you've been hanging around in the connection for a while. And so I just ran into Rebecca Simon Peter, who is what's your title these days?
Well, I would say the founder of Creating a Culture of Renewal, and author, and still gratitude junkie and coffee lover.
With an amazing personal story and some great books. But Rebecca was one of the folks that I worked with in preparing to come to Charlottesville First. I was in a coaching process with her through Culture of Renewal, and as I said to her, it helped me to know who to talk to and who to listen to and how to listen. So thank you for that. And
thank you, Alex.
What are you up to these days?
Geez, well, I'm here meeting people at General Conference. It's really fun to be in person with people after so many years hiatus, with the pandemic and all of that. And so fun to run into you. and our videographer, Steve Wilkie.
Thanks, Steve.
But yeah, what I'm up to these days really is spreading the good news about renewal and that it is possible. And you know, it's so cool to be here at General Conference and to see people of a similar mindset be able to finally pass legislation that says who we are as the United Methodist Church. We are inclusive. We are welcoming. And so I think this is the time for the church to start growing again. I think we thought, oh, disaffiliations, we've shrunk, but now that we have this common message, I think it's really possible for us to grow, and I look forward to our work being part of that, creating a culture of renewal. And then I'm working on my next book. What's it about, you ask? I can't really tell you yet. But I'll know.
We'll be looking for it.
I'll know, yeah. So that's what I'm doing these days.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. And thanks for all your work with me and everybody else who's been part of this culture of renewal.
Thanks, Alex.
Yeah.
It's been such
Yeah.
a privilege to support your work.
That's great. So all in all, this has been a very encouraging General Conference visit for me. Not only did I have all of the reunions that I've shared with you in this video, but the conference itself has been one that is encouraging because it's historic. I think we are ready to set the stage for a new chapter in United Methodism. And I left more encouraged than I have in any of the 3 recent General Conferences. This connection is strong. It's a connection that it has the ability to do many things. We are a global church, and that really got reinforced as I watched a debate yesterday with the African delegation taking the lead. There really is a vision for what God is doing around the world and the ways that God can still use United Methodist. If you'd like to hear more, next week there's going to be a wrap-up session. Bishop Sue Halpert Johnson, our resident bishop, and several folks who are on the delegation are doing an online wrap-up Thursday evening at 7 o'clock. You can get the link down below, and I hope that you will take the chance to hear their perspective on what has happened and will happen. General Conference goes through the end of the week, and we'll be talking about it on Sunday too, so I hope to see you then, 10 o'clock Sunday morning. And it is Preschool Sunday, so lots of great things happening, including a lunch following. The main course will be provided. I hope you'll come and join us, see the memorabilia from 40 years of FUMP, and to hear the stories. So hope to see you there. God bless.